Malfurion versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! I must protect the wild.
There are too many like bad breakpoints for me that game. How to kill 4 images with Cenarius. The 2/2s didn't do that great either. Like, if I chose instead of to swipe Flamewaker and play Cenarius, it's still in playing 2/2 taunts against Flamewaker. Same as Drake. I'm gonna Nourish here instead of playing this for ramp because I have Azure Drake and Wrath that cycle. So I'll just take the early Nourish here. This way I can curve up much stronger. It's actually a lot better to play Azure Drake as a first minion than Mire Keeper if you can get away with it like this, because it's less weak to Fire War Axe.
What now?
Ooze, huh?
The land serves me.
Kind of feels a bit late here to ramp again. It's weird to Brawl, but I don't think I care that much. My deck is so weak to Brawl that I should be baiting out Brawl like this anyways, as a token druid.
Bleed for for the wild. Feel my wrath.
Well met.
I'm okay with keeping the board state like this and just using removal. I'm already dealing like 9 damage a turn on board. I don't think I should play more minions, especially with a good removal option.
Let the pain speak to me.
For the wilds. The land serves me.
Let's do that. There's also another play where I can like Wrath Hero Power instead and save that for the 4 face damage. So like giving 1 more card, I can cycle Wrath whenever. I can't get spell damage whenever is the thing, but giving him 2 cards from Acolyte feels pretty big right now. Especially because I feel like he's drawing for answers. Like, he hasn't had great answers for my board.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Who dares defy? Feel my wrath.
I got a 3 donation from Good Guy Fairy. Great stream/videos. Which deck, in your opinion, does best against aggro? I'm pretty tired of all the Shaman/Zoo decks. I'd say, well, there's a good like snapshot with some good stats on Vicious Syndicate that has like almost exact numbers for a lot of these things, but Cthulhu Warrior does about 50% against Shaman and is pretty favored against Zoo. There's also some mid-range decks that are good against those, such as Dragon Warrior.
Time waits for no one. By the power of Ragnarok, I have
So I'm pressuring a lot, so I play this guy. I like to play him after the nourish, but it was hard for me to play a nourish move where I can also develop a board. And the 2/3 is contesting my treant very well.
What now?
Yeah, so the mid-range like Tempo Ware, Dragon Ware all do pretty good against Shaman and Zoo, I think. Because of Ravage and Ghoul. I still stick him. I still have Fandral and Vi teachers left over. So I have Walgarth to cycle a little bit more. Decided not to cycle the Wrath there, just to get the removal in. I also could just maybe pass the mana or just cycle it this turn and leave up a 6/4. And it wouldn't have been that bad, but if he has like say Fire Axe, he can trade for one of my other minions. Gets a bit weaker to brawl if I leave it up.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
9 plus 6, 15, 16, 18 damage, 21. Wait a minute. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 20, 21. Plus 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. It's 21.
For the wild. Malfurion versus Rexar. Let the hunt begin.
So I think I'm not casting enough spells before Yogg each time. I'm getting like 8 spells a lot of times. I feel like I just need to get like 12 or 15. Alright. It's likely that still has 2 mana minions. I can see a lot of people playing bow here.
Job's done.
I do like this more than Innervating Out Teacher, because Innervate Out Teacher it gets killed, I have nothing to do. Because then I can't Innervate Out the Nourish next turn.
To my side.
Pay attention, class.
Okay, so I like this. If I get Houndmaster, I have a good swipe. It's a little bit stronger than swipe this turn because it baits out bow charge as well. It's really important for Fandral Roots next turn, so I don't like Living Roots. Because if I can put Living Roots with my mid-range minions, that's what Hunter is really weak to, since it dodges like freezing, explosive, not explosive, freezing, deadly shot, things like that. So they're really weak to this Fandral Living Roots play next turn. Kind of leaves me open with a lot of options then. Okay, it's a pretty good turn for me, I think.
Behold the rage of the Firelands.
I'm assuming there's no deadly though. Kill command's probably worth more. Maybe I guess could be. If feels expecting Ancient of War or something.
It's getting hot in here.
Oh, nice. That's a huge breakpoint. So this means I don't lose. I guess I don't lose my board. That's a pretty big punish for him. Power of the Wild.
Time waits for no one. For the wild.
Okay, so I was thinking of which spell to use here, because I think at this point I want to save the Swipe over Wrath. Swipe is also fine there, but I'm getting kind of low. He's getting kind of low. I want to save Swipe for face, is face damage. Don't think I can squeeze in a Will Growth this turn, but I feel like he plays High Man, I'll probably just have to Will Growth. Because I do want to play early Cenarius, so, but I have one more turn to play Will Growth. And it's hard for me to interact with High Man, so it seems like next turn's the best turn to play Will Growth. Say High Man, then Mulch Will Growth, go face, maybe? Keep going with my plan. Couldn't cycle because I needed to play Wild Growth for Cenarius. I don't really. I really think it's important to play Cenarius this turn. That way I can play before Call the Wild and not after, because after Call the Wild it's a whole other kind of game. Looks like I'll be attacking then making the taunt instead of +2. If I make +2, it's too weak to Freezing Trap. I think here could be either, but Freezing Trap is more likely to be in the deck. This is just desperation, like any secret we played here over Hero Power, even if it is explosive. I'm too weak to Freezing Trap the other way. I have a 5/5/8 and a 4/4. Like, it's super easy to isolate him for Deadly Shot, things like that. Also, Call the Wild, this is really good to have this, the 2/2 taunts.
I let the dogs out. Naturally. For the wild. The land.
Still threatening lethal here. I mean, probably something will happen though. It's not, almost impossible that even Call the Wild's interaction because charge and taunt. I don't think I can take the damage, take the 7 from Punching Tiger. So I got weak scenarios, but at least 5/1, like, still does 5 damage if it doesn't die. No matter what secret it is, I don't have lethal. Unless it's something super random.
Feel my wrath. The land serves me. Time waits for no one. Feel my wrath.
Still have lethal next turn. Since I was Emperor Cobra, it's not. I could have made a 2/3 and then traded, but it doesn't keep my guy alive. Okay, 5, 9, 10, 11. His face, okay. 6. I think he has the face here. There's no other option, right? Actually, no, I can trade for 4/4. Play more value game. I'm not sure.